Just catching everybody eye to eye. Nice. Very good. Alrighty. Okay. Welcome, everybody. And those who might pop in later. Okay. So, I'm going to start doing a little toning just to unify us, ground us, open all our chakras, and then we're going to go into our wonderful guided meditation. I had a great image come to me. They usually don't. They usually just hit me fresh when I close my eyes. But I got a nice image. We'll see. That could change, but we'll see what happens. All right, so for now, let's begin with some slow, deep pranic breathing. Inhaling low and deep into the abdomen. Feel the expansion spherically inside there like a balloon inflating. Slow, deep inhalation. Keep the neck, chest, shoulders relaxed. Jaws, just leave all that relaxed, and should only feel movement down in the belly and all the way around. When you inhale, you hold for 1 beat at the end, and then a long, slow exhalation, and then hold 1 beat, and then repeat. So we'll start into this, and while we're doing the breathing, I'll introduce some toning, and I might just end up sliding right into the meditation. Okay. If your mind starts to chatter, just focus on the breath. And if it still chatters, move into using my divine breath mantra that I wrote. Inhaling, silently inhaling, I am so blessed. Exhaling, I am so grateful. Creates instant attunement and oneness with God. In fact, that's a great thing to be thinking and envisioning while you're doing the breath anyway. As you sit here, stay focused on the breath. Allow yourself to go deeper and deeper into relaxation. As this deep pranic breathing quiets the mind, anchors us into the earth, opens and aligns all the chakras. Just allow the divine energy to flow through you, entering you through the 1,000-petaled lotus in the crown, and inhaling it all the way down through all your chakras and centers, cleansing all your organs and organ systems, and exhaling through the perineum into the earth, all excess and all dross, all negative energy, non-loving particles of thought, feeling, word, deed, memory. Allow the exhalation to rinse all negativity and all non-loving vibration into the earth. Dear Gaia is only too happy to receive it. And as you sit here relaxed, around you begins forming, just by itself through divination, a beautiful Shiva Lingam begins to form around you. Whether you're standing, lying, or sitting doesn't matter. It easily encompasses and engulfs your whole body. And the inside of this Shiva Lingam is completely lined with the beautiful gemstone of citrine. And you see its gold and yellow hues with taints of orange, sparkling, and your body is suspended in it. Totally at peace, totally comfortable. None of the points of the crystal are even touching you. You're just hovering in the center, just suspended in air. Effortless. And as you allow all these citrine energies to come into you from all sides and all directions, literally inhale the citrine crystal vibration into your body with each inhalation. And your exhalation actually permeates the lingam and goes to the outer atmosphere. And then you inhale pure, fresh oxygen right through the walls of the lingam and carrying the crystal vibration of this gemstone not only into your lungs, but into all of your being, your skin, your organs, circulatory, respiratory, digestive systems, all your cells, right into the mitochondria, inhaling it right into the DNA. The full vibration of this beautiful gemstone, healing, which also carries the energy of abundance and manifestation. So allow yourself for a few breaths to just let yourself luxuriate in this experience, in this feeling of being rinsed through with pure citrine vibration and consciousness and all the blessings it carries. They avail themselves to you this night. Feel it soothing you, calming you, and alchemically, it also begins to reprogram your brain and your belief systems. So as you receive this citrine blessing, it is also transmuting any consciousness of lack or scarcity, poverty, and all the associated feelings and thoughts that go with those realms of consciousness. This citrine gem is transmuting away and replacing with abundance and manifestation, fullness, effulgence. Keep inhaling that. Draw it in. Feel it rinsing over you. What a beautiful feeling of being bathed in citrine energies. Your debts are beginning to fall away, and or the wherewithal to pay them is now en route more than ever before. Your abilities to carry through and finish projects, improving with each inhalation of this citrine energy and vibration. The remuneration you receive for your talents and gifts and skills and employment is being reprogrammed and will find its way to you in the perfect time and place. Simply know that this is being done. Insofar as wherever there is non-alignment with remuneration for what you offer, the transmutation is occurring now to bring these into balance. And if no balance can be found, then circumstance can and will change to create just that. So it is important to be open and surrendered and in the allowing. Sometimes the heavens and our guides and masters and our own soul and I am presence need to move and manipulate our circumstance to better serve us. And human fears and attachments often gets in the way, prevents that. And then of course the divine gets blamed for the suffering that follows. So as you continue to drink of this citrine blessing, deepen in the knowing and in the moving into greater surrender, greater detachment, greater allowing the divine to serve you. Keep drinking in this citrine. And remember also in this alchemical process, the second part of the divine breath I taught you, exhaling, I am so grateful for this blessing being received. Gratefulness is the key that unlocks the floodgates to all that the heavens have on offer, as opposed to hoarding and selfishness and bitterness and complaining, which does the exact opposite. Cuts the cords and blocks the divine flow. So here we steep ourselves in deeper gratefulness, deeper surrender, thanking the Creator, all the heavenly hosts and guides, all the earth elementals who help manifest and materialize on this plane, this physical plane. It's always important to be connected to earth and the elements and all the nature spirits, the many harbingers of God's blessings, way showers, handmaidens and stewards, all part of the grand union of heaven and earth. As you see and feel this beautiful gold and yellow and amber color and vibration filling you and flooding all your chakras, taking on a little bit of that hue. Next, I have a very special gift for you this very day. In your mind's eye, I would like you to see materializing inside of you where I am placing a beautiful etheric crystalline obelisk made of solid citrine. Placing it right in the sushumna that runs up through the inside of the spine and houses the spinal cord as well. Planting the base of this obelisk in the root chakra by the perineum, where the kundalini is housed and coiled, and this obelisk materializes more and more, coagulates, and the cells and molecules come together. And the very tip of it touches your crown, in the center of your crown chakra. So it goes from your perineum up to your crown, and it's housed in the sushumna, this channel and column through which all the divine energy flows through your being. And the obelisk, for those who may not be aware, is the sacred geometric configuration for abundance, as crystalline is the gemstone of abundance likewise. So I am synergistically amplifying exponentially this blessing by materializing and placing an etheric citrine crystal obelisk inside of you that will remain there for all the days of your life, sourcing you and feeding you. And it will continue not only housing and holding the blessing this day, but also the energies, the formula, and the alchemy to continue transmuting, to continue reprogramming away all thoughts of scarcity and lack and loss and poverty consciousness, and continue in its place alchemically programming abundance and manifestation, completion, success, and endeavors, ease and grace and flow, and all of the above. And I place also in this obelisk the consciousness of reminders, just like you have in your phones. If soever you step out of this new consciousness and choose, for it is a choice, lack or poverty or suffering, the programming I'm placing in this obelisk will create a circumstance, whether it's a message, a thought, or a physical circumstance, to jar you awake, to shaken you, back into the truth, the blessing, and the new consciousness that is being programmed in each and every one this night. And if you are one of the fortunate ones who already experiences very much of these types of divine consciousness, wherever you are at, they will increase. If, let us say, you have great levels of mastery already in all that I am describing and have been describing, those levels will go higher and become even more masterful. So there is something for everyone here. Again, in your mind's eye, envision this Citrine Obelisk, etheric crystal housed in your sushumna. And feel it emanating its blessings now out in all directions, reprogramming all your cells. Let us take 3 very long, slow, deep inhalations to integrate and impregnate fully and permanently all that has been shared and spoken and bequeathed. Drawing in this breath. And the second, healing and sealing within you, mind, body, and soul, and all of your aura, all of your consciousness. And then draw the third. Now allow your inner vision to once again see the citrine walls of this Shiva Lingam, all the points of the crystals glistening in your mind's eye. Let yourself see it, how resplendent it is, how pure the vibration, and how powerful. Nothing stands in its way. And as you sit there hovering, drinking in of all this crystalline energy and light, the Shiva Lingam, lined with citrine, begins to dissolve like vapor dematerializing. You see it fading and fading. And at some point, while it is at the tail end of fading away, you begin to see the outer surroundings where you sit. You can see them coming more and more into focus as the Shiva Lingam is just about disappeared now. And now the air is clear, and even though your eyes are closed, you can still see the room around you where you began the sacred journey and ceremony and blessing. Take some more slow, deep breaths, more deeply integrating all that has transpired, all that has occurred, all that has been received. And let us place the focus on the breath. Inhaling, I am so blessed. Exhaling, I am so grateful. And we will do this 3 times. Inhaling, I am so blessed. Exhaling, I am so grateful. And I share with you a reminder, especially in this year of giving, of the importance of sharing the abundance and all that the universe and the Creator sends you and gives you and showers upon you. We inhabit this earth as a family of mankind. And it behooves us to always remember that, to always share what we have with those less fortunate, to always extend a hand and help those in need, whether you know them or not, to always, of course, be in the asking for when and where it is appropriate, and to what degree. Sometimes people's attachments to helping can be as harmful or detrimental as people's selfishness and greed that prevents them from giving at all. So I remind each and every one of the supreme axiom that is one of the hallmarks of my life and teachings, and that is to make every choice, every act, one of deference to God, always deferring to the supreme majesty of the Creator, in whose image we are created, for whom we are the instrument on earth. And whose will we have embodied to live and serve and share and minister to and with all others. This also gives you a built-in protection, type of insurance, that you will always be in alignment when you always defer every choice, every action, not just those of giving, but all of them. Defer to the divine. Be in the asking. How may I serve? How may I serve you, Lord? And remember to share. And this fulfills the law and cycle of creation in another way, and creates more abundance and more manifestation. Whereas hoarding and selfishness and greed create poverty and suffering and disease, giving and sharing and helping create abundance and health and healing. They are inversely related and diametrically opposed. And it takes very little to live in either consciousness, but the blessings abound when you choose that of sharing and giving. And it is integral in the laws of manifestation and the laws of abundance. It is implicit in these laws. And this is why I share this discourse and this reminder, because that is what helps empower, implement, and manifest all that I have spoken. A few more deep breaths of integration to digest all of this. And take it deep into the cells and into the consciousness at the most atomic and subatomic levels. am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. When you feel comfortable to do so, you can open your eyes. Though you can all easily Google images if some of you still perhaps do not know what shape an obelisk is, but I brought one with me. I don't know if you can see it. I'll hold it in front of my skin since it's light. That's an obelisk. Anyway, and now you have one inside you. A beautiful etheric crystal. All right, beloveds. Enjoy. Be open to the possibility. Another very important aspect of the divine consciousness. And be accepting of what comes. That may, in some cases, include change. When these divine blessings get showered upon us and get infused into us, quite often, quite often, it involves change. Perhaps of employment, perhaps of where you live, perhaps relationship. I'm not saying to go about doing something about it, but when it shows up, trust that the universe is moving you in these directions for your highest good, because you're invoking these alchemical blessings and saying, yes, I welcome and receive this love. Yes, I accept this new divine programming of abundance and manifestation. And sometimes things need to shift and be moved in order for that to happen. But people get so attached out of fear, out of whatever, the many different reasons, and prevent it from happening, and then say it didn't happen. But it was the attachments and the fears that stopped it from happening. So just keep that in mind, not just for tonight, but that's a very important divine principle that cannot be overstated and cannot be overlooked. And a lot of people endure tremendous pain and suffering because they forget or don't know that simple principle, or they're just too resistant to allowing when the universe needs to move you. There's an old saying in nature: you cannot push a river. A river knows exactly how and when and where to deliver every droplet of water to the ocean. That is a metaphor for our soul's journey into the oneness with God. And we can't push the river either of consciousness, but we can attune to it and surrender to it, like a great kayaker must, or a rafter. You have to learn, attune to the river, surrender to it, and then bring your best skills to the table, and that union creates the masterful journey down that river unto the sea. So I leave you with that pearl as well tonight. All right, beloveds, thank you so much. I'm Louis, and I hope to see you soon. Oh, I did want to mention, since this is a live broadcast, that we do have a few spaces left in our New Year's retreat in Mexico. So if you're thinking about that, we're going to have guided meditations there, silent meditations, transmissions, personal blessings, discourses, Q&As, lots, wonderful food. We're going to be, this one is going to take place in the jungle on the Yucatan Peninsula, about a half an hour west of Playa del Carmen. It's a really magical place, so we're very excited. So if some of you are thinking about it, I hope you decide to join us. So I'll see you soon. Thank you so much. Namaste.